Hey you guys, it's your girl T, and I know you guys are probably like, where are you at, T? What is this new location? I'm in my bedroom. I'm doing some old school vlogging, because if you guys have been on my Facebook page, you guys know I've been having a lot of issues with my video camera. Now, y'all remember 2 years ago, I did a damn review on that Canon Vixia camera, where the camera has been having all types of issues. It would go from light to dark, and then it stopped charging. So literally $800 down the drain. The camera just no longer functions properly, and I was just real upset. But shout out to Edith, I appreciate it. Edith put me up on the new DSLR cameras, so I decided to get a new Nikon DSL 5200 camera, and it should be here sometime this week. So until then, I'm just gonna be vlogging old school style in my bedroom on my MacBook Pro. So it's been a long weekend. I've been sick off and on. The weather keeps changing. It just has my body doing whatever. So today I'm feeling better. I wanted to get up, get dressed, do my hair, and turn on the camera. So I've been getting sent a lot of requests, so I wanted to hurry up and get these videos up for you guys. So the first story that I want to touch on is this crazy story, and it's coming from Minnesota. Minnesota madness is back on the news. These damn Minnesota maniacs have lost their damn minds. So what happened is that there's a former mayoral candidate. His name is Mark Andrews, and basically he was at Starbucks at the Mall of America, and he was enjoying his coffee, and he had sat his iPhone down on the table. And all of a sudden, some hood booger snatched his iPhone and got the run. So Mark goes running after the guy. As he's going to go run after this guy to go get his iPhone back, he gets jumped by two females. These two girls are 17 and 18. They beat the hell out this old man. This shit is just re-damn ridiculous. I'm going to go ahead and play you guys a news clip, and I'll come back with the rest of my commentary.
The runner-up in the Minneapolis mayoral race is recovering tonight after being badly beaten at the Mall of America.
They were fighting the whole time. Scratching, kicking, swearing, and hitting me.
Mark Andrews says he ran after the boy who stole his iPhone inside a mall Starbucks last night. But then two teenage girls tackled him and beat him with a metal club. Andrew told WCCO's Kate Raditz what happened when he fought back.
Mark Andrew had just put his phone down at the coffee shop to make a routine to-do list.
All of a sudden, very quickly, somebody ran by, snatched the phone, ran out the door, and I was not going to let that happen. It was audacious.
The former Hennepin County Commissioner went after the thief, but when he got to the hallway, he was tackled by two teenage girls.
One jumped on my back and the other pulled out a weapon and started beating me about the head. The girls were saying I attacked them.
Andrew says he was hit over the head with a billy club at least a dozen times. It left a gash wound. His face was cut and bruised.
They were violent the whole time. The whole time. To be as rageful and as violent as they are is deeply troubling.
As dozens watched the attack on the 63-year-old, no one stepped in to help.
The mall was packed. It's probably a great environment for stealing iPhones, because if you can get something, you vanish into the crowd.
Andrew was able to hold on to his attackers until police arrived. Prosecutors charged 18-year-old Latasia Cutler Kane today. Andrew says he doesn't regret fighting back.
We're in a fear-based society, so it's important that people not be overly fearful, but we also need to make sure that people who repeatedly do these crimes get brought to justice, because it's a matter of public safety.
One of the girls is accused of threatening to kill Andrew while he held them for police. The former mayoral candidate needed 9 stitches in his head. Police are using the mall's security video to catch the thief. The boy did drop Andrew's phone, though, so he was able to get that back, Liz.
All right, Kate. Thank you.
Okay, so you guys just watched the news clip, and this situation just makes no sense. The thing I will never understand about Minnesota is a lot of folks have never left the Twin Cities, so they're like kind of stuck in this bubble. But they don't realize like how much of an opportunity they have up here. I lived down south for 10 years. You know, I lived in North Carolina. I mean, I've been all over the damn Southeast, from damn Florida to Atlanta, everywhere. And they have so many opportunities for people up here. It makes no sense. All types of social services programs, rec centers. It's almost like these kids up here just do shit just to be doing it. They want to turn Minnesota into like the next Chicago. And I would never understand it, because so many folks would die to have the opportunities that are given to folks up here. And these kids, they don't appreciate shit. Matter of fact, my little nephew was jumped about a month or so on the bus, not once but twice. Jumped by some kids that he didn't know. And it's getting that bad that folks are just beating people's asses over these iPhones, over Beats headphones. It's crazy. You know, I got a pair of Beats. My son just got a pair of Beats. And I literally have to sit my son down and tell him that you cannot take your Beats to Minneapolis. You will only be allowed to wear them around here, you know, where we stay out in the suburbs. You will only be allowed to wear them around here. So when he goes to go see his family in Minneapolis, his Beats have to stay home with me. Because it's like, I'm not about to have my son jumped and beat up for a pair of headphones. You know, it's crazy that people cannot buy stuff and then enjoy it without other folks thinking they have the right to it. What the fuck is up with this entitlement attitude? You know, who are you to think that it's okay for you to just snatch somebody's cell phone that they paid for? If you want an iPhone, get a job and buy your own damn iPhone. It's just getting really damn ridiculous with all this eye picking that's going on. It was getting real bad at the U of M, where a lot of students have been getting jumped and beat up for their iPhones. They had to hire extra security down at the U of M, you know, because it was getting out of hand. It's just insane because a lot of these folks in Minnesota don't understand the good opportunities that they have up here, the jobs, you know, plentiful jobs and everything else. Hell, you can get a job up here working at McDonald's and they'll start you off at $9, $10 an hour. You know, a lot of folks, a lot of places, they're not going to start you off that high. There's really no excuse for the foolishness that goes on up here, because this is one of the most wealthiest states compared to a lot of other states that I done lived in, that I done been to. So it's almost like I said before, a lot of these folks engage in foolishness because they're bored and just to do it. And for them to beat that old man the way they did, they definitely deserve to do some time in jail. You know, we have to start doing better. We have to start raising our kids better. This is just getting to be a bit much. So anyways, go ahead, leave a comment, and let me know your thoughts on this entire crazy ass, maddening ass Minnesota story. All right, deuces.